Howdy, everybody. Out scouting today. I got this property mainly to catch muskrats on. I got 3 ponds here. Muskrats have been swimming in mud for a month. Getting a little rain now. But they told me I could trap up here. Just a little 7-acre patch. And I'm up here looking around and see what it looks like. I found this spot here where there's about 6 little trails that come together. You can see one there, and they all meet right here. I know you can't really tell it on the camera. And there's a trail right here. It goes out kind of right off that little tree right there. And then there's one that goes up this way to that tree. And there's one that goes back off that way. You can kind of see it a little bit. So I'm thinking they haven't seen one, but they've heard something back up in here that they think might be a bobcat. So with all these little evergreens up here, cedars and junipers, there could be a chance of catching one. They have had coyotes in here, so I'm going to be setting up here and see what I catch. Here's some more trails, goes around the juniper, right through there. It's I've already jumped 3 rabbits, so yeah, there's food in here for them. They have a few deer that come through here, but not many. So I'm thinking this might be a spot to pick up maybe a coyote or a cat. I know there's a lot of coons in here and possums, and I'll be catching them too. But there's a trail there, comes around and goes around this juniper right here. I wish I had a better camera so you could see what I see. It's just full. There's something been chewing on that tree. It's not a buck rub, it's got teeth marks in it. So I'd say the rabbits are eating the bark off the trees. But yeah, I just got this place. I've got another place that's about 50 acres, and it's 3/4 trees and brush, very thick. So I'll be setting it for coyote and cats and coons. And you can see a little rabbit trail going through there. I'm sure that's what most of these trails are rabbits and raccoons, smaller game. But you know, when the big ones get hungry, they come in here and run the same trails. So I'm thinking right around these evergreens and these intersections, I'll be setting a trap. So Just thought I'd show you all what I'm doing on a Sunday afternoon. I've got to wait till the 15th to put any steel on the ground, so this is better than sitting at home watching TV. Here's another good trail going right through there. The only problem here I'm going to have are driving pogos or stakes or anything. I may have to use drags because this is a big rock pile. I've never seen so many rocks. They don't look like there's any rocks because the grass is covering them, but they're here. The path I walk up to get up here, I'm up on top of a hill or ridge line, and it's just nothing but rock. So I think it's going to be pretty tough to get a stake in the ground. And I'm not a big fan of tying off to trees. They usually find a way to get out when you do that. But it's a cool, wet day. And I know most of you are already out setting. I don't know why Missouri's so far behind, but I guess they figured our critters don't get prime until the second week in November. And they're probably right. First few coons I get will be blue, I'm sure, but I picked up another spot yesterday. It's a creek bottom with little intersecting fields surrounded by brush. And they've been having problems with coyotes and pretty much everything, getting in their chickens, and they got calves. So I ought to have a pretty good spot there. There's another well-worn trail going right through here. I can't even see it on the phone. There it is. So yeah, I apologize for not having a better camera. But all I got's a phone, so I'm not much of a cameraman. Now this right here looks like a deer trail. And it comes, I'm walking on it right now. And right here at Wise goes that way and then goes that way. And right over here is the hole in the fence where I get through. So that's where they're going. So yeah, I got a lot of set opportunities here. Just need to figure out the best ones and set them hard. I like the gang set. I don't just set one trap in one spot and move. I will set anywhere from sometimes 8 to 10 right around a good spot. And I've in the past caught multiple foxes, multiple coyotes, I even caught a fox and a coyote within 20 feet of each other. I'm assuming the fox was caught first, because I don't think he would get that close to a coyote, but I like to saturate a spot with traps and let it set, and it usually is pretty productive. Yeah, I spend a lot of time putting steel in the ground, but if you don't have traps in the ground, you're not going to catch anything. I figured the more I have in the spot, the better I am. There's a little bit of deer sign in here. Not a lot, but there goes a squirrel. Down in here, I've got just brush, timber with these little openings, so it looks like a good place a cat would want to be. Right in there where it gets thick, it just drops off to pretty steep hill there. So whatever comes through here is going to run the creek below or this ridge line. And to the east is that direction. You see the big tree right there. On the other side of that, it's wide open. There's nothing. And the neighbors on that end, on the west side, they have a little bit of timber, but not a lot. And where this property stops, it's wide open to the southwest. So it's not the only cover, but it's probably the best cover in this area for any critters to come hunt and hang out. So it's not big. You don't have to have 500 acres to be productive. And we'll try it out and see what happens. We'll talk to y'all later.